is you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You have a bond violation report where it's alleged that you have consumed alcohol when we have ordered you not. No, that if I find, I will put you in a. Do you understand? If you are unable to stop, I am giving you the opportunity now.
Right here, the judge is drawing a line in the sand. He's basically saying, either fix yourself now or I'll do it for you. And trust me, you won't like my way. That's a classic judicial warning. A last lifeline before the hammer drops. Notice the tone? Firm, not angry. Judges often give defendants a final chance to self-correct before enforcing maximum penalties.
If you are not able to do it, we are going to do it my way. And I promise you, you're not going to like the way that I do it. On this probation, if you do not have a license, you are not allowed to drive. If I find that you drive, you're looking at up to a year in jail. I will issue a warrant for your arrest. I'm going to put you in jail and I'm going to have a hearing. And if they prove to me that you violate any of these conditions, you are looking at an entire year in custody. Not only that, but if you are not in this country with permission and you go to jail and you do anything more than 4 to 5, 6 hours, immigration sweeps it on a daily basis. You already know what the administration is doing to undocumented persons. So if you're not here, you best be on living with a halo above your head. You give up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. So once you accept this agreement with me today, you either complete it successfully and you go on your merry way, or you violate this, we issue a warrant and you're looking at up to a year in jail. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
It is a 1-year jail sentence. I will probate it for 2 years. For you to successfully complete this thing, you must do a TRAS, which is an evaluation to see what conditions you may need. This doesn't say DWI education class. I'm assuming it's supposed to be a DWI education class,
Yes,
right?
Judge, it's supposed to be a DWIs.
This needs to be refiled.
We'll refile it, Judge.
Are you wanting a victim impact panel?
Yes, Judge, we'll refile it today.
None of that is on here.
I think what happened was Bernadette was here and she had looked at everything. And they said that because there's going to be whatever the TRS conditions are, I think she actually had Kelsey remove those. Is that right, Bernadette?
So record, yes, sir. I'm gonna just have it as written in a note, but we can put it on the.
Wait, is this a second or something?
Yes.
No, it's not a second. He has a pending one out of Tarrant County. That was in 2019. He was placed,
That's an open DWI right
not
now?
anymore. He is on a deferred adjudication for 22 months out of Tarrant County. He started on January 6th last month. So he had 2 firsts is what's going on. And that's why after talking to Bernadette, that's why we did 24
And
months.
he's testing positive for alcohol now?
Yes, Judge, that's
Desde
why
sí
we put
su
it on the
señoría
strand,
no
how they
pusimos
refer
en
to
el
Harris
día
County was
porque
because
tenía
of the
el
open
primero,
one,
porque
or the
el otro
previously
caso,
open case.
caso
is why we
previamente
got the device.
estaba abierto. Por eso lo dimos.
He tested positive for
Salió positivo
alcohol
de alcohol
at 1:45 in the morning.
45 de la mañana.
Should I anticipate the TRES recommending serve report?
Oh, this is a second bond violation report.
And that's why it's
It's a
a
second
2-year.
bond violation. He has an open DWI in another county, and now he's consuming alcohol.
Judge, the first one was from 2019 and he didn't have court until they didn't realize or didn't come to anyone's attention until he got this one. Then the officer told him, you have something open in Tarrant County, you may want to contact them. That's when he contacted them and then he told them, yeah, come to court for that. So it kind of fell by the wayside. I don't know what happened.
It for something. You get about
dan
a
como
list of documents this high from lawyers advertising to you that you have an open case. I have to imagine that he knew about the open DWI in Tarrant County. Now he picks up another DWI. Now we're on a second bond violation report.
He's on probation over there now, Judge, and he'd be on a 2-year probation here.
uno aquí de 12.
No, I-
Uno,
this is not a good deal, man. I think that we're setting him up.
I think once he does the TRAS, and if they recommend cerebral court, which they most likely will, I think he'll be getting the help that he needs. I mean, he's 25 years old. So he understands that
él entiende.
he'll have to,
I think that I would prefer to do
Yo
it
prefiero
first.
hacerlo
you know?
primero.
what do you mean?
Do the TRAS first so we know exactly what, because I mean, I would require, because of the nature, I'm going to do a repeat offender DWI education class number 1. I had no idea that he has an open one. Now he's got 2 BVRs. I don't think I'm ready to do this today.
Okay.
Not only that, you're on your second bond violation. You're continuing to consume alcohol and you have an open DWI in another county. It's unacceptable.
Well, that one's closed now, Judge. He's on probation.
I understand.
He's on probation.
But he's on probation. I mean, he's had it open. He's now on probation. And he's a week ago, he's consuming alcohol still.
Right.
I let him go once. I can't do it again, man.
Judge,
Una vez,
I understand that you have to zealously advocate for your client, but it's time. No.
what he was telling me was, and he showed me the paperwork, that the day after the alleged violations, when he was reporting to his probation officer, he doesn't understand how he would have tested positive when they would have tested him the next day. In fact, he actually got tested recently for drug testing. So they're drug testing him there and for alcohol. So I'm just letting you know what.
I have a scram. He's still testing positive for alcohol. It's unacceptable what's going on with you, Mr. Martinez. No, I'm not ready to take this deal now. And I think that it's,
Judge, my only concern is if he goes in, as you know, with this administration,
This is where the tension peaks. The judge's frustration has boiled over. 2 open DWIs, 2 bond violations, and still drinking. He's not just punishing Mr. Martinez. He's sending a message to everyone watching. Accountability isn't optional. And for viewers, what would you do if you were the judge? Give one more chance or lock him up.
not coming out.
consequences, man.
hay consecuencias.
Actions have consequences, Mr. Martinez. You know that. You continue to do whatever you want to do. You continue to consume alcohol. You continue to put other lives in danger. It's unacceptable.
Peligro, es inaceptable.
Sorry, Marcos.
I'm trying to,
I know you are, but there's 2 open DWIs. He's on a second bond violation. It's not fair that I don't hold him accountable like I do every single other person here. I can't curry favor just because he may be undocumented. It's not fair,
I understand.
Yeah, I'm revoking your bond, dude. You're going to jail.
But if he's gonna be evaluated, and most likely he'll get treatment, which is what he needs. Putting him in custody, he's not gonna get the
No
treatment.
matter what we're doing, no matter what conditions I have bent over backwards not to put you in jail. You literally had another DWI open, did not put you in jail. You have 1 bond violation report. I did not put you in custody. Now you have a second. It's now time to pay. I can't let you go again because I need you to understand that we mean business and you're not getting it. Even that you're on probation, you have an open DWI here. You still consuming alcohol. I'm sorry, Marcos. You're going to jail. It goes with you. It doesn't, Marcus, it doesn't make me happy, dude.
I understand.
But
Get it.
it's That's it.
Todos los exámenes.
Sí, ¿cuándo era?
Pasado, fue el viernes que me fui a
Vamos atrás.
What we can do, Marcos,
Yes, Judge.
go ahead. Just,
No.
I'm gonna set the bond at 5,001. You know, you guys bond out, write a bond out, do what you need to do. Get them out, we can set them up for a TRAS, and then we go that route. But I want to know 100% that sober court is the way we go, because I want to do things the right way. You know, it's only fair.
I understand. Okay, thank you, guys.
Mr. Hernandez had a case in felony court, which was disposed of yesterday. So he's now being held only on.
Our case.
Yes, only on this. So I would ask the court to revisit his bond and to set it at a PR bond. And I would ask the court to consider that he does have, his mother does live in the Houston area. And he
Are you going to
understands.
ask for both on both cases?
A
A PR one, or on just this one?
Just on this one.
You mind bringing out Adrian Hernandez, please? Please. Who's your other case? I want to admonish him, but
Marco Hernandez. Yes, and on that, I'll ask the court to keep the bond as it is.
he picked up a felony. Ah! This is, you're killing me, man. So we have him on a gun case. He has picked up evading arrest in a motor vehicle, 2 aggravated robberies, and he's now at no bond and engaging in organized crime with using or exhibiting a deadly weapon.
Well, yes, Judge, and on that case, I would just ask the court to consider that although the felonies, they're very serious allegations, they are just allegations.
I understand.
There are no convictions.
I get it.
He's on a $30,000 bond for the evading, which is out of the same transaction. So he's already on a bond for this transaction.
So it looks like, sorry, so he picked up our gun case, looks like with the evading arrest in motor vehicle. They filed the aggravated robbery on the 15th and then the 17th. Alex, do the ag robs happen on the same day as the evading arrest in a motor vehicle? Regardless, a month later, he must have been out because he picks up an engaging case in December.
All right, it looks like they took place before the evading cases.
What about the engaging? Does that happen before or after?
That looks like it happened.
Say it again?
Just want to double check. It looks like it happens before as well. Before our gun case in the evading. Because it happened on
I think
the,
you're correct, Mr. Fonsberg, because it looks like I'm looking at the engaging or an organized crime. Well, it says October 31st and continuing through or on or about November 7th, which regardless, that's still before, right?
yes, Judge.
The ag robs.
It looks like it goes after the ag robs, but before our gun case.
The ag rob was on November 5th, one of them.
Judge, this is Adrian Hernandez?
Marco Hernandez.
We're talking about Marco Hernandez. That's Adrian Hernandez.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna shred this.
You are correct. I will do nothing to those bonds because it looks like the engaging, both ag robs happen before our case. I'll leave it as is. And then they're set for March 25th. That's a little bit too long for us. We usually set it for like 30 days. If nothing has happened upstairs, then we'll give you another 30 days after that. Okay? Good morning, Mr. Hernandez. How's jail? I feel your pain. It's not supposed to be fun, right? But it's there for a reason. Your lawyer is asking me to give you a PR bond. It looks like, from what I see, your possession case got or no, you were here on the discharging, right? Is that what was upstairs that got disposed of?
Yes, Your Honor, the felony upstairs was the discharge case and it was reduced to misdemeanor.
What happened with that? Did he plead to it? Because I'm not showing in the
Yes,
system
but
yet
he-
what happened.
He pled to it yesterday, Your Honor.
What did he plead to?
He pled to 100 days in Harris County Jail.
Shay, how many days credits?
It does not, I can see, Your Honor.
Be eligible for release? It's, the felony case is 185 9309.
There's a time served 100 for 100 days for 100 days for 84 days.
And he pled on a felony? So he's a felony conviction now?
Yes,
Do you want me to give you a PR bond? I want my community safe.
Listen closely. This moment flips the tone completely. After the heavy-handed rulings earlier, the judge now shows empathy. He's offering Hernandez a path forward, a PR bond with strict conditions and a push toward work or school. This is what justice is supposed to balance, punishment and rehabilitation. It's a rare glimpse of compassion in a courtroom built on consequence.
You know, I don't want you to do anything that you're not supposed to do. I don't want you to pick up any new cases, and I don't want you to have any weapons. You understand where you're going to be living now. You really have a place to stay with her? How old are you? So what are you going to do with your life now? I want to give you the opportunity, but the problem is, Mr. Hernandez, is that when people have too much time on their hands, they become self-destructive. They start doing things that they shouldn't do. They start hanging out with people who are not good for them, so to speak. You know what I mean? So you need something to do. Either get back into school or get a full-time job. If you want me to give you a PR bond, I will. But the condition is no weapons, and you either must get a full-time job or get back into school full-time. None of this doing nothing for the rest of your natural born life. You become nothing and in and out of jail. That's not the way that we do things. Do you understand? So what I'm going to do is I will give you a PR bond, but I'm going to bring you back in 2 to 3 weeks. I want to see what you have done to either get a full-time job or get back into school. I have resources here to give you if you need it. If you want help getting a job, we can do that for you. But if I let you out and you're just running amok and doing nothing, it's not going to go well. I don't want you consuming alcohol or illegal drugs as well. Do you understand? Okay, I'm going to grant you a PR bond. I want it back in 3 weeks. I want you to show me what you have done. Start putting in applications like crazy to get a job. Do you understand? Okay. Mr. Hernandez, you hold the keys to the jail cell. No one else does. All right?
Thank you.
Good luck, my friend.
Hey, Judge,
Hey,
I'm approaching on 2 matters.
okay.
First, I have a motion to withdraw for Kaylin Jackson.
Where is Kalen Jackson?
He's here today in court.
Okay, it's 150 days old. I mean,
Okay.
we're ready to set these things for trial now.
Well, you know, he disappeared on me for a couple months. I talked to him. I mean, he lost his job, so he's unable to pay, but I did explain the offer that he has, which is a PTI offer, so I do think he can get his case wrapped up without me.
Well, he can't do it on his own, you know? I mean, he can't. Kalen Jackson, come up. What do you do with yourself these days?
Right now, I'm working with my branding business to talk and videography.
So you are working.
Yes, I currently.
Okay.
I just got it.
Your lawyer seems to be really upset with you. She wants to get off the case.
Sure.
It's time for you to work with your lawyer to work out a resolution. You know, do you work for free?
No,
Do you think she does?
no.
It's time to work things out. I mean, this case is 150 days old. You got to come a lot earlier. I get it that they go MIA, but you have also duty, have them come in, you know, periodically so that you guys can get on the same page and I'm setting your case off for a week. You guys need to get together to make things work out. Do you understand? Okay. So there is an offer that has been made in this case. I'm going to let them relay it to you at the right time. It's a really good offer, but you guys need to be on the same page. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, take a seat for me, sir. So let's set it off a week. I'm gonna have this, he's gonna have to come back. Let's see if things have worked out for you.
At that point, we could just do a regular reset.
No, but let's see if things can work out for you. If not, then we'll talk again,
Okay, I mean.
okay? No, but Ms. Turner, don't worry about it. But let's see if things work out. And then come back in a week and we'll see. Let me know if you guys are happy or not.
And then I'll also have Mr. Salazar. I received a bond violation report from him yesterday for failing to
Come
appear
up, Mr. Salazar.
on January 8th.
We have court orders for a reason. And when you don't follow court orders, we have to take drastic measures, and that usually means putting you in jail. You were called upon to take a test and you failed to go. If it ever happens again, I'm going to revoke your bond and put you in jail. Do you understand me? As it stands, I'm sending you for a drug and alcohol test now. So we will give you a normal reset unless it's something dirty. Then I'm going to bring him back and we'll take different measures. But you ever get called upon to test and you fail to go, it's not going to go well for you. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Take a seat for me, sir. Ms. Fairman, you are charged with the offense of interference with the duties of a public servant. You are facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
Yes, Judge. Officers were dispatched to a family disturbance, and the caller, the defendant's mother, stated that her daughter was walking around with a hammer and identified her daughter by name and as wearing a Barbie sweatshirt. In transit to the scene, the officers observed the defendant's prior mugshot and arrived and observed the defendant recognized by description and that mugshot. The defendant walked towards the officer and the officers told her to stop, but she ignored them. She had her arms tucked into her sweatshirt, so they were not visible to the officers. The defendant attempted to walk past the officer and the officer grabbed her arm and she then laid on the ground and tucked her hands under her abdomen, and the officer struggled to get her arms out from under her. The defendant stated the defendant had a hammer in her left hand and would not let go. The officers then took her into custody.
What's she doing wrong? Was she walking while black? I mean, really, you tell me all she has is a hammer? She's walking around with a hammer. So I hammer stuff all the time.
Your Honor, just what we have is there was a family disturbance. There was a description of her with the hammer and she walked towards the officer and the officer just told her to stop.
I mean,
so
there's
they could-
nothing. She's not doing anything. No one says that she's doing anything menacing with the hammer. She's walking with a hammer. I hang stuff on my house all the time.
Furthermore, Your Honor, there is more in the DIMS that in the complete DIMS, it says the complainant's defendant's mother identified her and said that the defendant's brother had taken a blue speaker, which upset the defendant. So the defendant went outside and kicked some trash cans over and pacing around a neighbor's vehicle holding a hammer. The complainant advised she was afraid of the defendant. So, yes, Judge.
Ma'am, I'm with you. Don't worry about it. I'm going to find no probable cause. Just hang tight with me for a second, okay?
Understood, Judge.
Please. Just, yeah, take a seat for me. Hang tight, please. Okay, Mr. Amison, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. And Mr. Green, you're also charged with driving while intoxicated and interference with the emergency request for assistance. I'm assuming that one's going to get dismissed.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And then for Mr. Emerson, his unlawful carrying will be dismissed as well.
What about the weapon? What are we doing with the weapon? Is it being forfeited? Okay. Guys, both of you are charged with multiple cases. It looks like you've worked out an agreement whether you're pleading guilty to the DWIs, your other cases will go away. You need to understand that these cases will go on your record. They're going to be there for the rest of your life, even there after you die. This is important because when you get pulled over in the future, the first thing an officer does is they look at your record. If they see a prior DWI, they roll up to your window, they smell alcohol or dope, it's probably not going to go well for you. Do you understand? What we're doing today probably will never happen again because from now on, well, I know you're telling me that, but you are now facing a minimum of 30 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You give up a lot of rights by entering into these agreements. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You guys give up the right to appeal. So once you plead guilty, there's no turning back. You can never change this. It will go on your record. It will be there forever. You still want to do this, Mr. Green?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to the offense, guilty or not guilty?
Yes.
Mr. Amison, I'm going to find you both guilty. Send you to 15 days in jail, credit for 5. Mr. Amison, I'm going to send you 3 days in jail, credit for the 1 day that you've done. I'm going to suspend both of your licenses for 90 days. Do not drive until you get a license. There is also a $3,000 surcharge that usually attaches to these types of cases. We all make mistakes, but the idea is that you don't continue to make mistakes where you endanger other people's lives. A second DWI, you're looking at a $6,000 surcharge, not to mention court costs. So get ready. You pick up another DWI, it's going to cost you big. Do you understand? Take an Uber, one click, $40 wherever you want to go. Good luck, gentlemen.
But I was actually, are we able to waive, the fees?
Well, that's what I was telling them. I'm going to waive it now
Waive them.
because it's a first time. But if you continue to be boneheaded and pick up another DWI, it's going to be about $6,500 you're going to be walking out here. Do you understand? All right, guys, good luck.
One last thing, also the suspension, are we able to run it concurrent with their current suspension?
I don't know. Let me look, see how they've been on bond. If they've been good on bond, then we'll talk. But if they've been, I don't want to continue to reward.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So
understood.
let's talk. Let me then down the line.
I
and
have
then we'll
one
talk.
last one.
Okay, take a seat from you guys.
Gonzalez, just approaching her reset. It is a little old, but she is going to do this. Yeah, I will have everything submitted, by.
Which Gonzalez? Chris, okay, it's 193 days old. Is she, obviously there's an accident and it's above a 0.15. What is it, Alex?
So yes, it looks like we have no mitigation packet yet for this because of.
I'm setting it 2 weeks. She's got to be here with packet in hand. If she doesn't have it done, then that's
It
it.
will be done before then.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You got, Ms. Matthews, you're charged with failure to stop and give information, which is leaving the scene of an accident without exchanging information. You are facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, man.
Yes, Judge. On November 5th, 2024, officers arrived to the scene of an accident and met with the complainant who had been in a wreck with the defendant. The complainant stated the defendant had made an unsafe lane change and struck her vehicle, damaging both vehicles. The defendant then exited her vehicle and began swearing at the complainant before stating she will take care of her own damages and leaving the scene, refusing to give the complainant any information. The complainant took pictures of the defendant's vehicle and license plate. At a later date, the officers were able to identify the person associated with the license plate, and the complainant was able to positively ID the defendant based on the photo the officer showed her associated with the license plate number.
So she took off.
She took off, and then they found based on license plate.
And I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. Have you run her license, Alex? Do you mind?
I ran it. Let me just pull it up.
Ma'am, I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to drive unless you have a valid Texas driver license and liability insurance in your name. Do you understand?
It's eligible, Your Honor.
If you're caught driving a vehicle that doesn't have insurance, or you don't have insurance in your name, I'm going to revoke your bond. I'm going to put you in jail. Do you understand? Yes or no?
Yes.
Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer or would you like a court-appointed lawyer, ma'am?
Okay, quarter 21.
Okay. Can you file those conditions, Alex, please?
Which conditions, Your Honor?
Just no driving without a valid license and liability insurance,
Yes,
please.
sir.
Okay, I need you to fill out an application for me. So what I'm going to do is Deputy Miranda is going to give you an application. I'm going to have you go to Victoria, sign a reset. After that, I'll have you take a seat in the jury box. Do not leave until you sign our bond conditions. All right? Do not leave until you sign our bond conditions. We'll have you come up here momentarily, please. Mr. Halbert, your case is 1,122 days old. You will get a GPS monitor today, so I know where you are at all times. And if you take off on me again, it's really not going to go well for you. Do you understand? I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond, you were charged with assault. As a condition of your bond, you're ordered not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case and not to be in possession of weapons. Do you understand? So how long is it going to take you to get all the evidence? Because I'm ready to set this thing for trial, Alex.
So I'm looking, it looks like we requested the photographs on the 18th of January of 2022. So we'll have to send an escalation request and we can get in touch with the officers and the complainant and see when we get those
Hey,
photos.
I'm not doing long resets. I'm doing short resets.
Yes, Judge.
You get on it,
Yes,
get
Judge.
your photos.
Yes, Judge.
Can you also put an offer in there? Is there an offer now?
Yes, there is, Judge.
Yes, Judge. There is a time served offer and
No, there's not a time.
no,
served
there's a
offer.
180-day offer. I apologize.
The offer is 180 days in jail. I'm giving you 2 weeks to decide what you guys want to do. Get the photographs as soon as possible, please. Send it to an investigator today if you need to, Alex.
Yes, Judge.
Okay. In 2 weeks. At that time, when you come back, you need to be prepared to accept either the offer from the state or I'm going to set your case for trial. Do you understand? Okay, see you then.
Thanks, Judge.
I'm here on Francisco.
Okay. Is mom here today?
Mom could not make it today, I've spoken with my client, Your Honor, about the second violation, and he was,
It's not a second violation. This is third or fourth. You know, his first was like he picked up the new case. Right. Come up. You are obviously not taking this seriously. You continue to break your curfew. Tell me.
So my client graduated from high school. While he was in school, he was working on the weekends at a tire shop. But since we have a PTI office of restitution and community service, he wasn't making those at the tire shop. So now he's working with his mom and her cleaning business. She cleans residential and commercial properties. And he's also working with his mom's boyfriend doing construction. And so last week, Thursday, they were out cleaning and he got in 20 minutes after the curfew.
How do I know that he's actually working? I mean, am I supposed to take his word for it?
Well, Your Honor, I just say mom couldn't make it today, but she does have a cleaning business, and that's why he was late last week, Thursday. He will have his community service completed tomorrow, and he says he will have money for the restitution by Friday.
On the 18th, he got home nearly 11 o'clock at night.
That was right, and that's why mom was here yesterday. That day was the Quince Añera. He had ordered, my client had ordered an Uber driver. He sent me a screenshot of the Uber canceling his ride at 8:40 so that he would be home on time.
Show me.
Okay.
Show me.
I will,
What is the offer in this case, Alex?
Let me see, Your Honor. For this case, it is $1,000 restitution plus 30 hours community service, and we'll dismiss.
How much of the community service is done?
24 hours. He says he'll have the rest of it finished tomorrow.
Okay,
And he says he'll have the money by Friday.
okay. Let's do this. I'll set it for Monday. Then if you are ever late again, I'm going to put you in jail. Do you understand? I don't care what you're doing. You're not supposed to be at a party anyways. You're supposed to be behaving yourself. You're supposed to get home at a certain time. You're not to pick up any new cases. You're not supposed to use any kind of drugs or alcohol. Do you understand? The next time you're late, I don't care what your excuse is. You will stay with me. Your bonds are at 10,000 something now. They're going to double, if not triple next time. Do you understand me? Okay, we'll see you Monday. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Mom and Dad,
Yes. Yes,
how's
sir.
how's it going?
Better, a lot better.
Is he behaving himself?
Yes, sir.
Great. That's what we want. We want you to strive. I don't want you to become just another statistic. I want you to become the best person that you can be. And it starts right here. Knowledge is power. When you have knowledge and when you know things, you go real far in life. If you want money, it always starts right here. It doesn't start right here. It's right here as well. If you have the heart, you have the knowledge, you can do anything in this life. It's already hard enough being a young Black man in society as it is now, today. Don't make it any harder. With you picking up these criminal cases, that's all you do. You make life even more difficult than it is. Do you understand? Get an education. Don't pick up any new cases and don't smoke any weed. Do you understand? Okay. I'll weigh the appearance. Just make me proud. That's all I'm asking you to do. Okay. You guys have any issues, come back, talk to us, and we'll try to straighten anything out. Okay? All right, guys. Take care.
Yes.
Mr. Martin, you're charged with 2 cases. You're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're also charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. On the gun case, you were facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. I'm sorry, what? Did I just say?
I think it's a class A.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm like reverse. On the DWI, you're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. And on the gun case, you're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. Okay. On January 28th, 2025, officers were dispatched to a wreck on Mesa Drive in Fairfax, Texas. The defendant was sitting in the driver's seat when officers arrived and admitted to losing control of the vehicle and driving into a drainage ditch. The defendant stated he took some hydrocodone shortly before the crash, and the officer observed red bloodshot eyes, slurred speech, and unsteadiness on the defendant's feet. Standard field sobriety were performed. HGN, they found 6 out of 6, walk and turn, 5 out of 8, one leg stand, 2 out of 4. The defendant was read the DIC, and the defendant consented to blood. The officer conducted a search and found in the vehicle a cooler with a beer in the back seat, a small bag of prescription pills prescribed to the defendant, hydrocodone, and a loaded Ruger SP-101 under the driver's seat within reach of the defendant.
Judge, I would just submit to the court, he's a retired veteran. It's my understanding he has a prescription for the hydrocodone for back issues.
Mr. Martin, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're using, then I'm going to put you in jail. No more PR bonds. You need to understand that even if you have a prescription for controlled substances, if you take too much, you become intoxicated. If you're in a car, it's a recipe for disaster. Just don't. Do you understand? Any prior DWIs?
No, Your Honor, and license is eligible.
Okay, you need to be very careful. Don't take it if you're going to go drive. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
If I find that you pick up a new case, if you use it irresponsibly, I only have one place for you. I'm going to do everything in my power to protect my community. Do you understand, Mr. Martin? Now, you have a lawyer. Because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance, but it is your responsibility to stand to Mr. Johnson. He'll tell you when you have to come back to court. If he tells me he can't get a hold of you, you become a danger to my community, you pick up a new DWI, just, I'm gonna put you in jail. That's all I have. Do you understand? Okay. So for now, I'll have you go to Victoria. We're gonna have you sign a reset. After that, I'll get you to Fleischer for your bond conditions. And after that, you're free to go. All right.
Judge, if I may just real briefly, got Arredondo on the docket.
Okay, that way, sir. Please.